Are you looking for a chance to love again? Who isn't, right? But you feel like maybe the men your own age aren't good for you. Well, we have some tips for women who are hoping to be able to find love with a younger man. And so we're joined this morning by Joann Cohen. She's a dating specialist, and we'll consider you an expert in this area. Good morning.
Good morning.
I say that because you actually are involved in a relationship with a younger man right now.
Yes, my boyfriend is actually 9 years younger than I am.
And let's talk about perspective, because it's always that thing that everyone says. It's okay for women to date and marry older men, but whenever the roles are reversed, there's this big issue that society has.
They do, but I think people are getting over that now as it's becoming more and more common for women, older women, to date younger men, and they look good together. So it is more natural than people think.
I think so too. I think so too. Let's talk about specific issues, though, that people should be aware of, things that they should make sure that they pay attention to when they do date a younger man.
I think the first thing is it takes a confident woman to date a younger man, because depending on the age difference, you might get some looks, and so you do need to feel comfortable with the fact that you might get some looks. The other thing that we need to be careful of is that sometimes a younger man does not have the world experience that we have, so there can be a lack of maturity or lack of world experience, and we have to be able to let him make his own mistakes and not mother him.
Because that's our nature, isn't it?
That's our nature, in particular with someone who's younger than us, but we certainly don't want to date someone who sees us as his mother.
Right, right. Are there any other things that you would recommend if somebody wants to meet a younger man? Are there great places to go and then really not good places to go?
I think we can meet younger men anywhere that we go. What's interesting is that younger men are always telling me that they want to meet older women, and they don't know how to approach them. They talk to them in the grocery stores and parties and clubs, the gym, but they can't get the older woman to realize that they're really interested in them. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's difficult for the younger man, but a woman can meet younger men any place that she wants to. I've met them in airports, I've met them at clubs, I've met them in the bookstores, anywhere.
What is the appeal of a younger man for women who like younger men?
Well, there's several different things. One, of course, they look really good.
Sure.
They're fun, and they don't have a lot of times as many responsibilities. They don't have necessarily the children that sometimes older men do, and that are a responsibility. They have a more fun outlook at times. This is what women will tell me. Again, it's a generalization. Not all younger men are this way, but a lot of them are, and they really enjoy being with an older woman. That's a great appeal. They're very flattering, and they enjoy being with an older woman.
Do you ever take offense when people start throwing around the terms that we've all heard before about the cougars and that kind of thing? Do you get upset? Do you feel like there's a threshold of that, or do you just say whatever you want to call it? I'm happy. Women like me who date younger men love our relationships.
I don't personally like the word cougar, and I find a lot of women don't like the term either, and it's because it shows older women as being predatory and just pouncing on these young men, and that's a misperception. Mm-hmm. Normally what happens is the young men are approaching older women, and so instead of showing older women who are dating younger men as confident with themselves, outgoing and attractive, we're seen as predatory and dragging these young men away, and I've never seen that happen.
Well, you said there's about 5 tips that you have when you're dating younger men. Mm-hmm. You mentioned that we don't want a mother.
Right.
What else do you have for us?
Well, the other thing is to recognize that sometimes a younger man does have more of a limited budget, so they may not take us to some of the places that we're used to going. I remember my first date with a younger man. He took me to the Olive Garden, and that was a really nice place for him to go, so that was something. The other thing is to be aware of
It's good food, too. I like the breadsticks and salad. I'm not going to lie.
I do, too.
Let's not overthink this. They've got good food.
They do have good food, and it was really good. And the other thing is to be careful of the fact, what are you looking for in the relationship, and to be really clear. Are you looking for something serious? Are you looking for something casual? Because both things are open.
And if you are, you've got a speed dating event that you want to tell us about.
Yes, on July 23rd at 7 o'clock at the Millennium in Scottsdale, I am having a speed dating event for older women and younger men. The women are 40 and up, and the men are 40 and below, basically.
Right.
And it's a great icebreaker way for women and men to meet.
And I love how you can put it all in the same place, the people that you're looking for, and then they can kind of just quick screen them out.
Yes.
Is there a fee?
Yes. Right now it's $20 for the event until the 20th of July. But for listeners that are watching the
today.
show, if they'll call me or go to my website and say Sonoran Living, it will only be $10 if they will go ahead and contact me by the 10th.
I tell you what, that is a lot cheaper than a dating service. Yeah. It's a lot cheaper. Well, thanks for coming in, and it's meowdating.com.
Yes.
Men enjoying older women. Meow. I love it. I love it. For more tips on dating, you can visit our website. You can click on the Living tab. So thank you very much.